Hello, and welcome to the first iteration of not really a it's kind of like a podcast, but not. It's not a podcast. It's not a podcast. It's not a pod. It's a. I'm gonna. I'm calling it a podcast. Okay, so basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a timer for 35 minutes. So we're gonna film for about 35 minutes, and the whole thing that I'm gonna do this time is just talk about random shit and just do some of the boring stuff in the game that people don't really want to watch, right? So things like what the hotel. I did not mean to do anything like that. Um. So, what should we talk about? Let's talk about the Lorax. Because last time in episode 3, yeah, alright, I, you know, ooh, excuse me, uh, basically, I was, well, fuck, oh my gosh. So, last episode I was singing Let It Grow from the Lorax, and, uh, I don't think anybody cared, but I was. And yeah, I like the Lorax. Sue me. I think it's a good movie. No, it's not a good movie by conventional standards, but the songs are good. And I feel like we can all agree on that. Am I wrong? But whatever. Um Steam Krabby Sticks. Alright, so that sucks. Alright. So, um, yeah, the Lorax is good. And people underestimate the Lorax. I feel like we need to get some Lorax love in the comment section. Oh, also, okay. Well, I was gonna be like, maybe this is an encounter. I don't know. We'll see. Could be encounter. Whatever. I don't think we count it as an encounter. But like, I've just been really into music lately. Not really even songs that like have lyrics per se. I mean, obviously the Lorax, but things like Let's Dance Boys from Bayonetta, but like even more so like the original from Bayonetta 1. Which I've never played Bayonetta, but I main her in Smash. I think I've mentioned that in this series already. It's kind of an odd thing, but whatever. I main Bayo in Smash, and that song is so good because whenever I'm playing on Bayo's stage, it sometimes comes on. It's just so good, and I don't know. It just feels so. Whew. Register. Yeah. So now we can just break rocks without using an HM slave. But we don't have all the tools we need to be able to fully, just say bye-bye to Osborne. So we're not gonna do that. Dragon Rages are reliable. That's what's good about it. So, yes, just like music, I feel like is really enticing, if that makes sense. I just feel like I could be listening to music right now, but I'm not. Well, because I'm doing this, because, it's fun to do this. In my opinion. Maybe some of you there's probably nobody seeing this. Whatever. And I just, Mercs Noah. Ooh, this is gonna be a doozy anytime I talk about Mercs Noah. I get into this whole thing. Oh my god, he helped me grow my channel so much. Excuse me. And Mercs Noah's music, no matter your opinion on it, does give you have an opinion on it. Hopefully you're not just a opinionless being. Because if you have an opinion on something, then that's art, I think. If something makes you feel some way, that's art, in my opinion. So, art, is something that I think most people would agree is a universal language, and that most people would also agree that, music is a universal language. And if music is art, then, that kind of is a double bogey, but double bogey's bad, so, it's kind of a birdie. No, I'm just gonna stop with the golf. It's like a double whammy, that's what we'll say. And I don't know, if something can feel some way, then you feel emotion, and that's just something that's so human. And music is just so human. I don't know. I've never really had a good grasp on why I liked music. I'm a theater kid or whatever, but I've always liked, musical theater, but I've never understood. I don't know. I never understood why. I feel like though now I do, and that's because it's just so human, and that's something, I don't know. Humanity is reliable. Humanity is, life, really. We are human. We are, we all strive to, become our dream and whatever, but then these famous people all just are trying to be more human. I don't know. But I feel like a good way to do that is to just express it through music. Oh, I got Flash. Sick, bruh. Oh, we can teach that too. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, fuck the police, I'm a baller. No. What I'm trying to say is, okay. So Osborn can't learn Flash. That's great. Do I have any fully evolved types? No. I think I might have that. Yeah. All right. So, if you want, I guess I'm not trying to say if you want to be human, listen to music. That's not, because then like everybody is just so down to earth and so human, which I don't agree with. I think that some people are definitely not as down to earth as they should be. Um, um, and because of that, I think music is a great source. Oh, there it is. To just try and like, everybody enjoys music. I mean, there's like, obviously if you just can't listen to music because you're deaf or something, I don't know. Just, I feel like you can still understand at least what the feeling is of music, if that makes sense. I don't know, because I'm not deaf or blind or whatever. Blind, what that, okay. I don't think that would really make it harder to listen to music. I don't know. But I'm not deaf. So I don't know. But I feel like you can probably, like, at least understand what the feeling of music is. Like, it's just calm and serene. I don't know if that isn't how you would describe music, but I think if I were to have to describe music to someone who cannot hear, I would say calm and serene, because that's what, I mean, I think that's at least what most people want to feel, some music, or want to feel some, yeah. Want to feel some, serenity and tranquility. I'm about to fart. That's the serenity and tranquility we're all looking for, isn't it? Oh my god. I ruined the moment. Whatever. Okay. Moltres and Seadra. Alright, well, I feel like we need to name this guy Podcast. Oh! Oh, we can do the water and fire type quest now with that too. Interesting. Okay, let's see. So we need to drop someone off. Ugh. For now, let's drop off fused balls. Alright. Hallelujah. I also feel like the whole thing that I said about deaf people, you know, obviously, I would assume, I think what I said, it makes sense. They probably want to feel serene. I think that's something that everybody wants to feel. But I would assume, I would assume that none of them are watching this video, because, well, I feel like this is a very auditory experience, rather than a visual experience. Obviously, I think that's kind of a duh moment. Like, really? Oh my god, no way. Because it's a podcast. The whole shindig is that you listen to it. So I would assume that if you can't hear, you wouldn't click on a podcast. Honestly, I think probably there's not a lot of deaf people on YouTube in general, because, well, I would assume, I mean, I guess, depending on what your demographic is, but I would say that most videos rely heavily on, you know, audio. So I don't think you would make very much sense to, you know, listen to or watch a video if you can't hear it on YouTube, at least. I don't know. There's a dirty joke that I could make there, and if you are dirty-minded like myself, which is not a compliment to me, but it's true. That's what I'll say. Then you'll probably understand what the dirty joke was. It's about videos that you can watch without needing audio. Never mind. I'll let you decipher it. I'm sure someone's parents are in the room and they're just, my favorite YouTuber, Zeros. My favorite YouTuber, Zeros. He's just so pure and so kind, and would never hurt a fly. I would probably, I want to kill a fly. I would love to kill flies. Flies suck. Flies suck balls. Ooh. Oh my god. I said a slightly naughty word. A little bit, I guess. Naughty? Would you call it a naughty word? I'm not sure, actually. Who cares, actually? I said a semi-naughty word. It's me, Mario. I said a synonym. I said a synonym. Water gun. Let's replace Scratch. You did it. La 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 la. Alright. So what else to talk about? What else? There is very little to talk about. I don't know. How's your day been going? My day has been going pretty damn good. I woke up early, which I like. I know a lot of people would say, "Oh, wake up early, that sucks." I like waking up early because if I wake up too late, I feel like I just skipped the day. But I woke up at like 6 and actually woke up more like 5. And I just couldn't get back to sleep. Which people, I don't have insomnia or anything, but I just once I've awoken, I have awoken. And that is final. Yeah. All sales are final. Oh, yes. I posted a thing about my profile picture because I thought that my profile picture is a little bit outdated. Ooh, I need to catch a new Pokemon on this route. No, I shouldn't. Because I want this on video. I'm not gonna do that. I want it on video when I catch the Pokemon. So I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding on podcast because podcast needs to reach the caliber of the rest of the team. So, ooh, I might die. Ooh, okay. Because this is gonna be a weird one to explain to the people in the next episode of the actual series. That is actually definitely going to keep going, and this one probably won't because it's weird. I've never done anything like this before. I don't know. I think if this gets... I'm having a great time. I love grinding in Pokemon. It's one of my favorite things to do. Because it just feels like I'm getting so much out of it. Ugh. It just feels so worth it. If that makes any sense. I don't know. If I'm... I don't know. It just feels worth it. Oh. See how the time flew by? We have about 10 minutes left on the timer that I set. The timer that I thought would be a good amount of time for this kind of a shindig. Shitdig. I said shindig, and then I said shitdig, and then I made a digging sound effect with my voice. That's peak comedy right there, honestly. I have to say. Let's put... So, when does Dratini evolve? And when does Fracture evolve? Because I need those two things to happen. You know what? Let's do this. Let's grind out a bunch of battles in the SSN. Because if you didn't know, the SSN is full of people, but first is I think the girl that wanted to see a fire type Pokemon is in here, so I can show her my guy. Sick. Do you have any more gifts? Okay. No. Yeah, the SSN has a lot of people you can battle. And I want to get some, maybe not evolution. Because some people might want to see those in the actual video. Hey, how dare you? Hey, bitch. Oh, it's Bastiodon. I was like, is this another Fearow Groudon fusion? We already had one in this series. That was scary. Do you remember that? I think I named, I gave the I made the description of the video couple videos ago that like, fuck that nerd with the Groudon. I think is what I said, which is funny because he was a nerd. That's, I feel like people probably thought I was just saying he was a nerd. Cause like, nerd. But that was actually what his trainer class was, so. What can you do? Joler. Hi, my name's Joler. My god. If your name in real life is Joler, I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, it's Fairy, because of Whimsicott. Oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Gulk. Louisville. You've never let me down, Louisville. You wouldn't start now. Right? Yay. Hey, hey kids. I'm the party man. Help. I've never seen a child in my life. when I was growing up, I was not a child. I was a man. I was a or I was a man before I became a what the hell? It's still Zapdos. It's Zapgarados this time. But because I lowered your special attack, you did 2 damage probably. Okay, I need to rest up. You greedy dirtbag. What else to talk about today in this fine economy? I don't think the economy's fine. It's probably fine, and I'm just stupid or something. But so man, what's going on with the economy these days? Am I right, man? I think I just probably offended, like, nobody here, but many people that don't watch my videos. A large demographic of people that are not the demographic that watch my videos. Why is he? Okay. He was gesturing towards the trash can, so I assumed there would be something there. But there was, in fact, 0 things in there. What the hell? I've never been to this part of the... What? Well, how do I get a coin case? I want a coin case, Papa. Papa. Ding, ding, ding. My favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Drowsy because it you're on like Donkey Kong. I liked it when they said that in the movie. I was probably the only one that did. Because it was kind of a cheesy joke. But as if it's cheesy in a good way, that's pretty good. Root Claw, Root Claw, Root Claw, Root Claw. Root is Cradily. Claw? I gotta look it up at this point. Claw fossil Pokemon. Oh, Anorith! Sick. Alright. I didn't know that was there. I guess I can get that in my real save file. That's pretty cool. We probably don't have very much time left. Let's go ahead. Vigoroth and Fletchling. Ooh, I died. So I'm bigger in my company, and bigger in my corporate sign. You take care of yours and me. I'll take care of mine.
Shake that bottom line.
How bad how bad can I really be? How bad can I be?
How bad can I possibly be?
No, yeah. Here's my strategy for not getting copyright claimed. Make it so bad that it's unrecognizable. Stop. Okay. So the timer's up. I'm probably gonna stop in like a second. Okay. Let's see. One last room. Ooh. This is the last room. This is the last fight. Deoxys. Deox my nuts.
Shake that bottom line. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny.
Break. We love to see the lesbians in Pokemon. Alright, well. What? Oh, well, I guess this is actually the last battle. Gardevoir fusions are so cursed. Because, you know, they're. Ooh! I just shat myself. But if for every Gardevoir fusion, you know there's someone just ready, cracking their knuckles, ready to type smash or wood. Weirdos. Alright, well, that looks like just about it. This game was made after the Titanic. So the SSN may be inspired by the Titanic. Actually, I'm kind of stupid. I'm sorry, but did I just say it was made after the Titanic? No way. Okay, well, I think that's a great place to end episode 1 of the podcast. See you on the flippity flop.